So Cole's like, great stuff. We are firing on all cylinders here.
Mm-hmm.
Any more? Keep them coming. And Danny says, there's one more. He's the scariest one of all. He's a very pale man with very dark hair and a tiny, tiny nose. And okay, what does this gentleman want? He says he just wants to have a great big party filled with children where we can all have a giant sleepover with no clothes on.
Oh, God. John, where are you taking this?
Yeah, so Cole's like, okay, we are not helping that one. If you see that ghost, you run. But as it turns out, this ghost is very persistent. And he won't leave Danny alone. So eventually Cole's like, look, is there anything else we can do? Ask this ghost, because he can't see him, obviously. He's like, Danny, ask this ghost. Is there anything else we can do for him that can help him to find his peace that doesn't involve naked children? And so Danny asks the ghost. And the ghost says he finally admits that just before he died, he was planning a giant comeback tour for all of his fans. Have you figured this out yet?
Yeah.
You connected the dots. Okay. And he loves those fans almost as much as he likes sleepovers with underage boys.
Yeah.
So if they could somehow find a way to make that tour happen, maybe he'd be able to cross over. You did ask me to go darker this week. I'm only rising to the challenge that you set for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's dark and it's uncomfortable.
Well, we're in now, so let's just
Do carry on.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Okay. So basically he wants to fulfill the This Is It tour, the Michael Jackson This Is It tour that was cancelled when he died.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to complete that farewell tour somehow, and then and only then can he be laid to rest and be at peace. But they're like, well,
I thought you meant Jimmy Savile.
really?
Yeah.
At what point did he realise it was Michael Jackson?
When you said this is it.
Come on, in LA.
You didn't say they were in LA.
I did say they were in LA. I specifically said, well, it's Michael Jackson, not Jimmy Savile.
Okay, sure.
So Michael Jackson, very pale white man, jet black hair, tiny nose.
I got the hair and the skin mixed up.
Oh, you thought it was black skin and white hair? What?
I didn't get them mixed up. I just thought white hair.
Okay, well, no. Well, this telling really depends on you connecting these dots a lot quicker than you actually have, but never mind.
I've connected none of them.
No.
What do you expect of me? I don't know anything.
These aren't obscure celebrities. Like Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. Come on. Well, there's more to come, so please try and focus.
Okay.
So well, he's dead. How can he appear in concerts? This is a tricky one. And the Michael Jackson ghost is like, maybe if I could go inside Danny, maybe I could possess him and dance and sing through him. Hee hee.
Oh dear.
It's like he's in the room, isn't it?
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Quite extensively. This afternoon's been like 20% writing, 80% hee hee.
Oh dear.
So Cole, Haley Joel Osment's character, is like, you are not going inside this kid. You need to drop that thread right now. That is not happening. But I guess you can try it with me if it will set you free. Let's give it a shot. So after a lot of trial and error, they do discover that Michael Jackson's ghost can in fact possess human form. And he can in fact just enter into Haley Joel Osment, and then he can possess that body and use that body, speak and communicate through that body. So once they figure this out, they approach the Jackson Foundation, the Michael Jackson Foundation, and they say, look, this may sound a bit out there, but this 30-year-old white man is possessed of the spirits of Michael Jackson. And he wants to complete his farewell tour. Questions?
How is this going to happen?
Well, we'll get there.
Okay.
So he cannot set his mind at rest until he's completed his comeback tour via the body of this heavy-set 30-year-old former child actor. And the Jackson Foundation says, that is disgusting. They're like, there's no way we are allowing you to tarnish the name of beloved icon Michael Jackson just for the sake of some money. Mm-hmm. So Cole and Danny and Ghost MJ, they walk out dejected. And then the head of the Jackson Foundation laughs. He goes, oh, come back in. I was only kidding. Of course you can. Of course we'll fund that. So they do. And the concert goes on sale. And Cole, Haley Joel Osment, goes on a kind of a press tour to promote the tour and explain what's going on. Because he is a former star. And of course, a lot of people think he's crazy. They think he's absolutely insane. However, the concerts do also sell out in a matter of minutes.
Okay.
So,
sure.
People buy. Michael Jackson has a lot of crazy fans. People would buy that. So the tour opens and is a huge success. So Cole, he goes on stage every night and delivers the show of his life. He's dancing and singing, and despite the fact that he is, maybe like an 18-stone white man with a heavy beard, he does absolutely channels, physically and vocally, he absolutely is channeling Michael Jackson.
Okay. I mean, vocals aren't a thing that can just be possessed. That's muscle.
Don't question this.
Sorry, John.
It's a M. Night Shyamalan film. It just works. Okay, just go with it. Just go with it.
Yep,
okay.
Fine. I'll give you the benefit of that.
Thank you. Yes, because I think there's definite comedy to me because you know what Haley Joel Osment looks like now.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks fine, but he's put on some weight. Like,
I would love to see him doing a moonwalk.
Exactly. I like the idea of this kind of very heavy set guy doing a very doing the whole Michael Jackson routine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what we're seeing here. So he does the tour, massive success, sell out there every night, just giving it Michael Jackson in front of thousands of adoring fans. So at the end of the closing night of the tour, he walks back to the dressing room and he finds Danny sitting there looking very, very freaked out. Mm. He's like, Danny, what's wrong? And Danny says, we've got company. So then we cut to 3 years later.
Right, okay.
Okay. And Cole, Haley Joel Osment's character, is sat in a psychiatrist's office and he's clearly very disturbed. Mm-hmm. And so the psychiatrist asks him, so who am I speaking to today? And the reply is, Amy. How are you feeling today, Amy?
It's not your best Amy impression, but carry on.
Pretty fucked off, actually.
Better. Yeah, a lot better.
I've been in this body for 3 years now, and they're still saying I can't record my new jazz album because once he's finished George Michael's bloody Vegas residency. So, just to join some dots, what's happened here is that after he successfully toured the Michael Jackson show, all the dead rock and pop stars of the past 30 years who've been haunting the world as ghosts, who died untimely deaths, are all like, well, I want my farewell tour. Mm-hmm. So they all kind of converged on the last night and just jumped into Haley Joel Osment's body.
Yeah.
So now obviously we both saw Split.
Pardon?
We both saw Split.
Yeah.
So you know how he had 18 personalities inside of him?
Yes.
So it's basically that.
Okay.
So this is the thing. As I said before, I think Haley Joel Osment is a genuinely incredible actor, or was as a child. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to give him an opportunity to showcase that as an adult.
It's just the maddest thing ever.
Yeah, I wanted to do what James McAvoy did, because whatever you thought was Split, you liked it, I wasn't that keen. But I think we both agree, James McAvoy was incredible. He played so many different characters and had so many voices and personas and physicalities.
Yes.
It was amazing. So I would like to see if Haley Joel Osment has that in him. Yeah. To do that, especially with famous people as well. Yeah. So I'm thinking he's got Kurt Cobain in there. He's got David Bowie.
Now, for these gigs that he's doing,
yes,
what sort of costumes are we talking? Are we talking just like clothes on the same sort of theme, or are we talking like full on wigs and like look-alike sort of thing?
I think he's in.
For Amy Winehouse, does he have the bird's nest?
Yes, he's really doing it. He's full costume.
Okay.
Yes, so everyone he's doing. So for the
like skimpy short dress.
Yes, exactly. Whatever the role demands, he's
tits
doing.
Out, he's got them.
Yeah, exactly. You can picture it, can't you? Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm seeing in this. See, he's got.
Haley, if you're listening, I apologise.
So yeah, there's David Bowie's in there, Kurt Cobain's in there, Donna Summer's in there, Judy Garland's there, Jimi Hendrix, Frank Sinatra, everyone you can think of, any dead rock star you can think of is there. And yeah, so it's basically a celebrity split, and that so ends the movie basically with Haley Osment driven completely mad, just being controlled by 18 or 19 different famous celebrities and just doomed to kind of do farewell tours for all eternity.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have a sequel to this when we see more of that, but that's where my sequel ends. So.
Very nice.
Yeah.